Oh my God. It is finally time for us to get some Sonic Frontiers gameplay. Hello, my name is Emerldd. I'm a Sonic speedrunner, and today we're going to be looking at the new teaser trailer for Sonic Frontiers. I'm so pumped, dude. I've heard there's gameplay. I haven't seen anything. I literally just got back home from a flight from Combo Breaker this weekend. So let's check it out. We're going to get right into it right now. First time reactions. Here we go. Okay. Kind of like the last trailer a little bit. Oh my God, wait, that's gameplay? Okay. Wow. Yo, combat? He's kicking him. There's combos? Okay. Yo, the movement looks so open. Okay. The big boss fights? The symbol again. Oh, we still don't know what it means. Dude, what the heck? Okay, wow. All right, we have a very short clip here, but a lot to talk about. So let's get into this. Obviously, at the beginning here, we see what we saw from the last trailer that we got. Sonic run through the forest here. Looking great, looking clean. And then this is where it breaks into the gameplay. Okay, let's actually watch this kind of slowed down a little bit because I want to be able to see it all. So he's running. There's trees. He's running out of a forest. Now this looks insanely open. Really pretty looking meadow. It seems there's a boost. That looks like a boost. Yeah. No, that's the classic boost. So it looks like, hey, boost gameplay's back. And I know how some people are going to feel about this, right? Like immediately people are going to be like, boost Sonic game, ew, nasty, gross. I think boost is going to be super sick for this game. As far as speedrunning goes, I think it's also a cool mechanic for that. As long as it's not, there's a couple ways that they could go. They could totally nerf boosting a lot by making it kind of, you can only use it in very specific areas. I highly doubt that they're going to do that though, because they probably don't have spin dash in this game. Because I didn't see spin dash later on, but let's keep looking a little bit here. So I think boost is going to be great. That's the thing. Bottom line is I think boost is good for the game. Next up, we have this wheel looking contraption thing. And we can see like a bunch of things here, right? We see a bridge. We see what looks like, to me, this looks like an Eggman. Actually, no, never mind. I was going to say maybe that looks like kind of like an Eggman shaped like kind of gadget of some kind. But honestly, this looks just like some sort of gear, maybe a little like a thing you can jump through to boost, to make yourself faster while going through the rail section. But this little like kind of like hamster wheel thing is what I would really call it. Seems like something that is like a tower in Breath of the Wild, which again, I hate to compare Breath of the Wild, but obviously this game is drawing influence from it. All right. So hate to say it, but okay. So another thing too, is it seems to, once you activate this, this hamster wheel, it seems to, highlight an area, surrounding you. So that could mean a couple different things, right? That could mean like, let's say these springs, are not working until you activate the hamster wheel. That could also mean like, hey, maybe we're unlocking the section of the map. Although I don't think it's necessarily unlocking that section of the map because Sonic's already on that portion. Like it's also like it's going like from the center of the hamster wheel and it's going outwards. Another thing we can see here is like there's like a little bit of highlighted rocks in this area. Maybe it's like resources you have to collect. There's a boost pad here, and a couple springs we see scattered about with rings. Rings are still around, but lots of rails it seems to be able to grind on to get to different locations pretty quickly. And I think like some interesting things we could see like speedrunning wise here moving forward already is we saw the boost and we're seeing these really open areas. Boost is going to be crazy for speedrunning because, for example, like Sonic mechanics, like if you have a lot of speed and you do a jump off of a slope in most Sonic games, you get a ton of height. And if you, let's say like this incline here, like what if you do a boost up to like the top part of the slope, jump, and then you can boost all the way up to these rails. Stuff like that is going to be probably utilized a lot, a shit ton probably in the speedrun. And Let's keep going. Next, we're going to go into combat. Holy crap, there's combat, dude. Okay, not going to lie, I'm a little scared because let's look at this really quick at normal speed because I'm worried for how long it takes to defeat enemies. Let's see if we can get a good idea of that from this. So this looks like it's slowed. I can't tell. It looks like maybe when you do this this trick here, this looks like something that slows down an enemy or slows down time. When you run around a circle in an enemy, it changes the color from blue to purple of the aura that's behind him. And then it launches them probably, let me look again. Yeah, so it launches them into the air. I wasn't sure if Sonic had kicked them first. Whatever. But it launches them straight into the air. Something like this seems a little slow. Now, if we're talking from the speedrunning perspective, I think I don't think combat is like a bad thing. I think it can be fun. I think it can be like have a really cool in-depth combo system. And I'm sure there'll be ways to make it faster in the future. This is literally, we only have gotten just a small section of a few seconds of combat. So it's really hard to tell. But I'm worried that there will be a lot of enemies that maybe you're required to kill. And if that's the case, then doing combat could take a while. But I also think that one of the things is like, yes, this could make the game be a little bit slower, but it'll give the game some uniqueness, a little bit of depth comparatively to other speedruns where you just run past all the enemies. So I'm hoping that there is a lot more depth to it. I want to see what this is. Holy crap. So let's go back to slowing this down. Okay, so here Sonic is doing like a punch kick combination. And I don't even know how he gets from, he goes punch, 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 kick. And then like he teleports with this aura backwards. And it's instant. It's literally instant. I'm trying to, it's hard to tell if Sonic goes behind him. Yeah, wow. I think this combat system could be very, very fun to mess with. Very cool, very fluid. Hopefully there's a lot of like combat trees and stuff to where like you can like play a little bit more creatively. Maybe you learn more moves as you go. Maybe you get more upgrades and stuff to be able to do longer combos, stronger moves, and maybe we'll see some unique sets that players can use for Sonic. If that's the case, the speedrun's going to get really cool because it's going to become really like, there's going to be a lot of talk of like, oh, like which one is the best set? Like which moves are like the fastest and like the most worth like putting on because they're so like powerful enough and stuff. And like, I'm sure there's going to be moves that work better on some enemies than others. So here we have rail grinding and rail switching, where you can boost on the rails. So I'm really curious how, from like a speedrunner perspective, how you can interact because this game is so open. I'm really wondering like, can I like rail switch and then boost off like at this curve here? Right? If I rail switch off of the right rail and boost, like, can I get all the way to this this island over on the side? That's the kind of stuff that I'm thinking about. And then here we see more of like the colossal boss battles, which I think is a really, really sick idea. Sonic climbs up this enemy super, super fast. It's almost like, I don't know if that's a cut or if like as soon as he ran up to the foot, he was just on the enemy. One of the other things I'm very curious about is I noticed in this gameplay, we don't have a HUD at all. I'm sure they're probably still working on the HUD. It's probably not finalized, which is why they didn't want to show it yet, but I don't know. It probably gives away more about the game as well. So we got homing attack into kicks, more combos. The combos they're going to be used on the bosses as well. Probably on weak spots. And that's it. That's all we got. Another thing that's really sad to see is no date. There's still no date for Sonic Frontiers. And actually, let's go check Twitter, shall we? Let's go to the Sonic Twitter. Let's see what's going on. And small preview of Sonic Frontiers, and tune in all June long for the IGN first cover story of the most exclusive full cover story for more world exclusive reveals. So maybe there's gonna be more. Maybe there's gonna be more stuff. People were saying that we'd probably see something in like November, but I don't think that's the case. I'm kind of worried that they don't have a date yet. Maybe it's a good thing because maybe they'll have some more time to focus on the game, try to work out the kinks and stuff. Because, I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I'm a little bit happier with this trailer compared to the last trailer that we got. The things that they showed us before, the frame rate didn't look that great. This looks a lot smoother. The only thing really is, if we're really gonna nitpick here, the trees look kind of funny as they like go out of focus. Yeah, running through the trees and stuff is kind of weird. Trying to see if there's any other little things that I missed. There is what appears to be a Chaos Emerald here in the shrine at the very beginning. So it looks to be that maybe the Chaos Emeralds do exist still in the game, and you're probably going to have to collect them to unlock different areas of the world map. And there seems to be, can't tell if this is like a creature or like or just a rock. They might just be rocks. But it looks like they're animated and jumping, so it's really hard to tell. The enemies themselves look very weird. I kind of had a theory at the beginning that potentially, and I think a lot of other people on the internet were saying this too, that this might be within some sort of like computer world of some kind. That's why these enemies kind of look like they're like a little bit like robotic, kind of like, I don't know, like almost like little viruses in the program. But, you know, hard to say. It's still too soon. Really, we don't know much about the game, the lore, most of the enemies. I thought I saw something down here. Yeah, I can't really tell what this is. I guess it's maybe just some sort of random platform. We see a lot of these question mark signs all over the place. I really am wondering what those are for. It seems to be that like maybe those could be like points of interest, or maybe like places where there's puzzles or something like that, but there seems to be quite a lot of them. Rails seem like it's going to be the best method of transportation as well, from getting from point A to point B. There's a lot of rails all over the place. There's rails around rocks. There's rails in the sky. There's rails around mountains. So I think, yeah, I mean, even in the backgrounds here, like you can see a ton of stuff. Like, sure, there's these bridges and stuff, maybe to like clear some spaces. But if there's like more rails that like lead around even the outside of this to get up to here, like I'm sure that'd be faster than running from like here and then like a little bit around and stuff like that. You know, I'm feeling a little bit better when it comes to like Sonic Frontiers and the gameplay and stuff. Like I feel like this game, I was a little bit pensive about the idea, but I think it's shaping out in a good way. I just hope that they take more time to finish the game. That's it. I really want to see this game be successful. I really want to enjoy this game. And I think this game has really cool potential as a very unique Sonic speedrun as well. Not just a unique Sonic game, but also an extremely unique speed game. So I'm really looking forward to breaking this game in half, because let me tell you, another thing is just like the ability to boost anywhere in an open world Sonic game and using the rails and stuff to our advantage. Like, this game could be crazy broken. Again, I'm a little bit worried about the combat. I think it is cool. I hope it works well, but I hope that it's not something that is absolutely necessary and to the point of like, it feels tedious. You know, you don't want the combat to be tedious. You want the combat to be fun and exciting. I think the worst thing that they could do is make it so that Sonic has to like level up to make his attack stronger. So there's like higher level enemies and stuff like that. Because then it'll feel like you need to like kind of grind. So like if they made it more like an RPG, I think that would not be the best. But I don't really see them doing that, because another thing too is like, dude, it's hard to balance, man, because like you don't want to make it too easy to defeat enemies. So I don't know. I really don't know where they'll go with that, but I'm excited to see more in the future. Hopefully you guys enjoyed listening to my takes about the new trailer, the new gameplay we saw, and you know what? I'm excited. I can't wait to see what happens next. So until next time, see you later, gamers. Have a good one.